Yo, what's up, man? This is August 8th, 2023. Something happened yesterday, and then me thinking while I was standing at the bus stop, going going before I went to Cross Bay, where the motel is, to go to the store, and before I went to go get something for myself on my EBT card, right? Something happened yesterday, right? When I got back, I thought about everything like, yo, the cars I invented, the Transformers, I jerked out my dick that I made from the beginning of time, my original existence, the stories I listened to on YouTube, being treated the way I am on my own property and land that I own. And then I said, yo, something, since the cars treat me like that, let me just take away the energy on a certain type of way. If they want to energon, they would have to pay me like $5,000 a block for it, right? Because it don't make no sense since the government is forcing me to want to be some kind of drug dealer, and they went after my international technology ideas. And then the Transformers that I jerked out my dick is just giving people free rides for nothing. And then I'm getting wet in the rain, sleeping outside on my own properties. It's like somebody trying to force to take my property, and then the things that's happening around the world that people want me to fix. I said, I don't gotta go through that because if I gotta be some type of drug dealer, then let me just do it a certain type of way because the ignorance of the elements. So I decided to take away all the energy from other planets, and then since I was visited last night and they said they located it, I'm glad. I'm glad because there's not supposed to be people using those energies anyway. And then the American government was already trying to take down the Transformers because they're fearful of elements and stuff like that. And that's on high levels. And then they're already invading people's phones and the technology and other sequences to be a part of that. To take it down internally. So, since I was working for the DEA in internal affairs, and, when they hurt me because they found out that, certain things was going on with me, and then I'm socially recovering from Boogie Night from in 1980 to now, we're in August 8th now, 2023, and they caused everything to happen to this time to me, just to end up making a video like this and causing the thing that I did. The American government and the people that was in the cars and the ignorance of other elements and high technology like Transformers and stuff like that. They caused all that. So, I just took away and I'm Energon himself, but I just took it all away from their planets. As you can see, I'm at the beach and these are the people, the people playing. Hold on. Let me just give you a clear view of the people that came out day to day harassing me and doing stupid things like that. You know what I'm saying? And since my caretaker, I'm not gonna speak about the keys and the urban girls and the other ones right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speak about the keys and then urban girls and intensify high intensity anatomy girls that was supposed to give me the keys to some of the apartments that I own to if they were there and things like that. Where I already spoke about it, I wrote down in the book. But since these are the people, your high intensity that caused it, you know what I'm saying? The people, the ignorance and high intensity also that caused it. And also your ad commercial with the guy with the long ears that looked like, you remember The Mask with Jim Carrey? That guy that looked somewhat like Jim Carrey, and then the other individuals that's over here that day to day while I come out here that caused it. And you know what I'm saying? So I decided to take away all the energon that the other planets had. And now if you want it, you're going to pay me $5,000 a block. Matter of fact, if I find somebody driving and they want it, and then the car doesn't do it itself, you're going to pay me $20,000 a block. And you're not going to get and I'm not forgetting the airplane that I jerked out my dick. And I did it at Reese Beach. You know what I'm saying? So because we're at Rockaway Beach. I'm at Rockaway Beach right now, but I did it at Reese Beach. So, and then the girls that's just using other little elements that, other little things and other ideas, and, all the people that want to be in the camera that's kind of ignorant. I'm not with them because I'm actually leaving New York in a couple of days. So, good luck with these type of people, because if they follow me, they can end up making the situation worse than what they already caused. They already caused they already caused me to reflect for martial art blows and girls putting on the high intensity anatomy of trying to be a transformer or virtual reality, a transformer light, and destroy the planet already. I was already saving it, and then one day I was checking to see if I was the one that's the reason why their planet didn't explode, and then I let it go, and then it exploded. And then on top of it, I had to fix those planets because I'm obligated himself. So I had to fix the planets. I put it back. Some even the cars explode. Some of the cars that wasn't even around, I put back, and it just appeared on another planet, and then in another space, and then I brought a lot of situations back to life. And then I didn't mind. And there was other cars that exploded before that I just brought it back because they got tired of other people. So since these people are the ones that's coming day to day, coming around me, harassing me, or, doing the little ignorant things that they're doing a certain type of way in physics, trying to prove a point, and then they cause the Transformers to lose their planet and stuff like that. Or, I'm an energon that makes the energon. But they're probably trying to get to it to learn how to do it themselves so they could really fuck over the Transformers. This is just like making a new mechanics that's not original. When people do stuff like that, it causes a disease to the atmosphere of the element of the planet, and it vibrates, and it starts causing diseases, so it causes rusting elements, and then it causes the element never to exist. And then you remember the American government is already taking down Transformers because they're already scared of they showed you the movie, and they're already scared to the things that they cause. And then, you know what I'm saying? And look, the guy's so mad that he's taking away his dog, you know what I'm saying? They're already scared of that type of situation, so they're trying to take it down internally, like being manipulative. It's like a disease. It's like a disease in blood, and then they're already fucking. And then on top of it, there's people in social habitation taking up other people's time that was supposed to learn high elements on other levels because they're doing it internally. So, because I'm the overall of the space. So there was other people at other times that was supposed to be around learning learning the education and certain things around me, so I could have refined them. But these people are fucking them. The white Caucasian people, it's called a lineup. You stand at the butt. They line a bunch of girls that manifested up butt naked, and they touch them the ways they're not supposed to be touching. Next thing causes the anatomy of the atmosphere to get corrupted, and then I don't want to be with them, and then the ignorance of the consciousness of being taught in the wrong hands, and then it fucks up the whole situation. And then you got these type of girls right here, that things that they fuck, and they put them in dungeons, and when they fuck them, they create other internal diseases a certain type of way to the high intensity of anatomy that causes a circuit to the high vibrational intensity and conduct, and it corrupts the elements and then rusts the elements. So those are like terabytes. This is like when people that's learning how to do terabyte mechanics, or mechanics that's fucking over the dealerships, or people in the dealerships giving away cars fucking me over because I'm the one that invented it, and then my family been wondering what's been going on with me, and then these people have been trying to hold hostage. So, those type of people that, is around that's causing the situation, you know what I'm saying? So, they say that, they manipulate saying they're going after other people. You don't cause something wrong to happen and then jump in a car and then causes it to drive a car that you're not even supposed to be in, or doing certain things. So that type of situation is just like a person. How can you say this? Sabotaging elements and mechanics just to be able to manipulate this, to learn about it, just so they could get it. Because you're not supposed to even be driving those cars. And I provided that evidence with some of my children in other places before, with certain things. I'm not going to speak about it because I don't want people to go after them for something. Some of them I think that did wonderful things, so I'm not going to go let them find out about what I'm speaking about certain type of way. But Yo, good luck to your friends that followed me on the bus and then the ignorant people with, their slide backs. You know what I'm saying? The slide backs, you know what I'm saying, that seemed like a bump or something. That they're fucking, and the girls that came on my boxes that they got in dungeons that they're raping, that caused me to want to take away the energon and other planets that was already being produced a certain type of way because of the ignorance of these people around me. I should put this video on YouTube. I'll think about it, and then if they go after my phone and my phone doesn't charge or something like that, then you'll know for sure, because I'm quite sure that other people receiving this transmission and communication. So you'll know for sure if it doesn't load up on YouTube, that the individuals that caused it. So and then your Kevin Hyde and other type of situations that went after individuals that cause fucked up people. Fucked up people that cause certain things like this. So good luck, good for you. And now if you want to block, you're gonna pay. Oh, hold on. Because there's other people being nosy. You're probably watching people's pockets because there's other people even going after, I heard, food, accounts, and everything. Because I left Chase Bank and I own the Chase Bank and I'm sleeping on the beach. So, I left the corporation. And I like, how could a person force a person to leave a corporation? Now, you gotta think, you look at it. You see what I'm speaking about. That's Kevin Hyde, the moms, and the other one, they're playing dress up and all type of high intensity anatomy that's also causes situation. I could tell who they are because they do it every day, everywhere. You wouldn't believe. So, it's the truth though, you know what I'm saying? And then the other ones that join them, he's like the movie Crazy Asian. But since you'll have to find out for yourself, they caused me to take away that I'm not gonna put it back. If the Transformers go to locate the where I moved it to, then you're just like the people in the cars that set the physics for you to violate the reason of your existence and consciousness, and then it's like losing respect, and then sooner or later you won't give a fuck, and then you'll start warring against each other. And I made videos telling you the people that are in the cars is what caused other planets, and even certain type of planets from ancient times to be lost. So, there's nothing else to say because they're already trying to get to a person mental. There's nothing else to say. But this is a cause that, and you can listen to my other YouTube videos where I spoke about it. And you realize what I'm saying is right. And then as they go along in anatomy and they cause eternal disruption because they're not supposed to be the ones making things like that. It was something beyond a high level of sacrecy to be made. That's why if you look at the planet, if you look at your planet a long time ago, Cybertron that was gone, it was these people that was the cause. Because they do something a certain type of way and then they make it seem like they gotta adjust it and fix it like a mechanic, right? And then I gotta think about the situation and then the ignorance, and then other things that know I'm telling the truth that came out of me. Also the helicopters and the other planes that came out of me. And then you will see what happens when I go out of town on my bus ride, because I don't expect nobody to be on the bus. So since I gotta take private flights and stuff like that, and other people ruined it, and I paid for things like that already, now you're gonna pay $5,000 a block for the energon. And if I find somebody driving and then you want it or you causing it, because I gave you reflective cubes also, right? So if I find somebody driving or doing something, you're gonna pay $20,000 a block. And that's just one thing of energy. Well, good luck. And since you went after my account before, we'll see what happens. I already left Chase, but I really just don't give a fuck. You see, I cared, but I was being such a nice guy. I brought people back to life. Now I don't give a fuck because I don't want stuff. I don't want that. That's disgusting. That can't do nothing for me. So, bye. Bye and say thank you to your friends. That caused that. And when they want to jump in your car instead of taking a bus or something or public transportation, well, you should make them walk like the way they made me walk. Because, it doesn't make no sense. But once they want to start jumping in cars, sooner or later you'll feel like giving up on yourself. And then it's just like being a crackhead. You just won't care. And then the things will end up happening. Well, that'll be the end of the world. But until then, bye. You want it? $5,000 a block. And if you think you're going to force me, it's just like wait till you find out how ignorant I could be. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a person finding out, which I heard them say on a recording, a slave. And I'm a real Asian man, but once you called me that, we'll see who's the real slave after that. Because I used to hustle in Harlem, and I took away cocaine also, and there's nobody ever getting that ever again now. And now, if you want the energon though, you don't pay $5,000 a block. I'm out. Bye.